Meet Abiola and Chemi. They are new nurses at your hospital. Wait, they aren't new nurses. They're new nurses. Between them, Abiola and Chemi have over 30 years experience. Wow. You've just implemented a new practical skill at your hospital, one that Abiola and Chemi probably aren't familiar with. So how do you go about training them? Well, you could stick them in a classroom and tell them about the new skill, or you could have them read about it on their own. Or maybe you do a game. Okay, sure, that last one might be fun, but how do you know they got it? And perhaps more importantly, how are you going to stop them from wanting to stick a pencil in their eye during training? The answer is right in front of you. Use your learning management system. But let's move away from those boring page turners, or you'll really have to hide those pencils from Abiola and Chemi. Why not mix and match those awesome learning objects? Curious? Let's find out how. First, let's divide the course into 3 phases. Phase 1 will help Abiola and Chemi acquire the new skill. Start with a pre-assessment to find out how much Abiola and Chemi already know about the skill. You might be surprised. Then you can throw in a SCORM module. Nothing fancy, but just enough to deliver some theory and perhaps a video or 2. Follow it up with a policy to read. Now you can start to get fancy. Make Abiola and Chemi show you what they've learned so far with a demonstration or simulation. You can use the task object for this. Finally, you can ask Abiola and Chemi to reflect on what they have learned in Phase 1 with a course evaluation. No, not the kind with did you find the instructor knowledgeable kind of questions. Kick it up a notch with questions that make them actually reflect on the skill they have acquired. Ooh. After they've completed the requirements for Phase 1, a post-enrollment trigger will enroll Abiola and Chemi in Phase 2. You're captivated at this point, aren't you? If not, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Just kidding. Phase 2 is where they get to demonstrate the skill they should have been applying. Phase 2 consists of 2 things, a self-reflection and an assignment. The assignment is entirely controlled by learning partners. Oh, did I mention the learning partner thing already? No? Well, this is the devious part. You're going to make Abiola and Chemi do all the work from this point forward. And the learning management system is going to be the silent partner in all of it. Let's get back to Phase 2. Abiola and Chemi will record videos of each other completing the skill. They will then upload their own video directly from their learner portal. An expert instructor will then review it and provide feedback. Hey, if it's really good, you might even be able to use it for a future course. You're starting to see where I'm going with this, I think. After they've completed the requirements for Phase 2, a post-enrollment trigger will enroll Abiola and Chemi in Phase 3. You gotta love this automation. Phase 3 is where it gets really groundbreaking. Both Abiola and Chemi must then complete one teach-back a week for 4 weeks. Because by this point, Abiola and Chemi should be applying the skill on a regular basis, you can assign each of them as the instructor for the other. This ensures that they are performing the skill correctly and consistently. Both will use a marking rubric to assess the other's skill and record it in the learning management system. They will then hand over their completed rubrics to each other to upload onto their learning portals. And that's it. It sounds complicated, but it's really not. Once you have built the course structure, you can duplicate it and use it for different skills. And learners like Abiola and Chemi will benefit more from this multi-phase approach. And you'll never have to hide the pencils again.